Okay, this is a bargain. It's trash day in our neighborhood. On trash day, everybody sets things out on the curbs that they want to sell or they want to give away, right? So that's the day that people like to drive around, especially the expensive neighborhoods, and pick out good stuff that they can use in their garden. One man's junk is another man's treasure. So in this case, my daughter found this particular $90 wicking bed that was sold at Costco and several other places, and she said, "Oh, I like that." The lady was proud of it, even though she probably failed the gardening in it. But when she brought it over to me, I just took some 3-inch tubes, which are perforated and corrugated, so that the water can drain into them and form a 3-inch water supply in here. In addition to the bottom of this pot, which was designed by the manufacturer to hold about 1.5 inches of water below the bed. Well, 1.5 inches in Arizona is not much water. So we cut these pipes to fit. We set these down on the bottom. And we just arranged them so that they gave her an additional 3 inches of water. Now this little spout was designed so that you could add water to this pot, or you could just take a hose and you could add water like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a fill pipe, which is the same as those white pipes that we used over there. I'll have to get one, and we're going to put it in the corner so that we have a cap on top that we can take the cap off easily with one hand, stick a hose in, fill up the water chamber. Put the fertilizer in liquid form 3 times a year, springtime, summertime, fall time, just at the beginning of those seasons. Put the fertilizer in there, let the sun bring the moisture up. That's the wicking process. Manufacturer did something here very clever. They built this little leaf that comes out with a green color if there's enough water in the bottom of this bed. If it's dry, it's going to have that red stem, okay? So down in here, you've got water enough in the bottom of your bed that it's okay. You don't have to add more water. But if the red shows, you're in trouble. It's dry. Clever. I like that. Okay, the next thing that we did was to take the shade cloth, cut it so that it's going to be bigger than the area that we're going to cover, so we can just tuck it around. In this case, having a fill pipe right there, I just cut an X in it so I can position that right over that fill pipe. And I'm going to try to make it so that I can tuck it in a little bit around the edges. So I keep the potting soil up here out of sitting directly in the water. Okay, that's enough. Now I think this would make an excellent children's garden, where every day they can come out and they'll see that this is up here if there's enough water. Okay, if it's showing red, it means it's dry and they've got to add water. Clever. Okay, so they plant their veggies or their flowers or whatever, or a little of both. And every day they come home, they check it to see how it's doing. This is a great example of a children's garden.